Hello, hello, my lovely League audience. Alright, guys. I got home early and I was able to eat, watch the news, take a bath, and I thought about sleeping. But I said to myself, I'm gonna record one game, then go to bed. So that's what we're doing. Now, I so want to get like some Silas in the Jungle games, but they keep banning it every time. My enemy team, they banned it. So one of these days, guys, we're gonna do some Silas Jungle, and it's gonna be pretty cool. All right, so let's see what we got. We've got okay. We've got a Jax jungler, Aatrox, okay. So they've got like good quick initiation. It should be interesting on how I can be able to deal with these guys. It would be great if later in the game I'm able to get Zoe and Kai'Sa, like jump on them, but Lulu will be there to help Kai'Sa with an ultimate. So it should be interesting. Veigar is going to need farm. So I should never go after Veigar's lane. Ezreal needs farm, and Urgot can do a decent job, and he's pretty good. He's pretty good mid to late, unfortunately. So we're pretty late game heavy. I don't know why he didn't think that he would get punched like that by Zoe's attack. So the way that I look at it, I feel like they've got a pretty solid late game as well.
Why, thanks. I do work out.
And if they mess up their initiation, just like I can mess up my initiation, you know, it kind of, I think it has to do a lot with that, how the team fights will be managed. At least as the team fights go. Because there are things like individual management. And what I mean by that, by individual management, everyone manages themselves in their lanes.
How's it going?
So I'd say he is the most at risk here. Alright, never mind. I'm gonna try to get the scuttles. Most likely Jax has already gotten to it. Aatrox getting first kill, that will be difficult on top lane. Okay. So it's a good idea to ward this, because most likely Jax will come after Urgot. There's Jax. It's unfortunate, but the Urgot was baited. Urgot was baited into that because he got so close to the turret. He got so close to the turret, he's thinking like, oh, I'm going to get all this great damage out on the turret. But they just bought their time and were able to sneak right up past them. Like, Jax was able to make the journey over here to come up behind him. And Aatrox just went to lane. So essentially what that tells me is Urgot might be useful later on. But as far as making good decisions, he's not let's just say he's not the man I'm going to be betting on for good decisions.
There's plenty of me to go around.
Vigar and bot lane. I just saw
Time to introduce myself.
okay. There should be plenty. They should have plenty of warning. Jax, I think, is not a good jungler. This is the decisions he's making.
Let's bounce.
He's spending so much time, he's got to go back. And he's not gonna, he's gonna be missing a camp or two. Oh, what the heck? Alright, let's see if we can grab this camp. I think it's already gone. Oh, okay, it's not gone. Be careful so I don't run into Aatrox.
I never skip breakfast.
Well, this can actually be pretty good if I can get Aatrox. Now he's... oh.
I made bet.
Oh, okay, buddy. I'll gladly take your stupid ignite. I'll take your ignite, buddy. But that was a pretty good result, if you ask me. By getting the ignite and his ultimate, I'm relieving stress on the top lane. And Jax is still bottom lane. Or he's still coming back to bottom lane. So he was just finishing up with his blue and all that. So far, Interesting. So far, Vigar is going to be the man. Oh, interesting. Not good. I guess I'll have to go back. Zoe is actually pretty spot on with her attacks there. And more likely they're gonna meet up with some resistance. Because one of the things about Zoe is what you don't do. He might be able to get out. One of the things about Zoe is like when you should be dead. Wow, this is gonna be a big one for us. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Executed.
All right, that was pretty nice. That will pay some dividends later on. As he should be able to get out of it, but maybe not. Yeah, Jax shouldn't be making, like, honestly, Jax shouldn't be making all these, like, calls to go after him.
Fighting is in my blood. I mean,
He's just trying a little too hard. Okay. Oh, really? Just wanted to make sure that he died before he did anything extra. Oh. I can go in and try to get some of Jax's stuff over here. He's not gonna miss it, right? Oh, I think I know what's going on. He's trying to get first tower. Our first tower blood. But they're just pushing it too much. Like, Vigar is like getting free damage on the turret. Now I'm gonna get this from Jax. Now I'm... Oh, get out of here. Aw. That's alright. Oh look, the blast plant just came back. Let's see, so I want that, and I want that, and we'll take that. And we'll grab another one of those. I would imagine they would try going after my, Oh, okay. So that actually cost me a rift. So doing this cost me rift. Could be interesting. So, yeah, the enemy team is definitely at an advantage right now. And that is in a big part by me. But all is well. Not gonna play silly. Okay, I'm gonna steal that though. Oh, thanks. We're gonna put that right there. And then we're gonna get on out. We're gonna step on this to gain a little speed. Why do they want to fight so much? Oh, they finally got Vigar.
Mom always said I was.
Hey, I got him. Pretty clever putting the ultimate. Okay, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate that that stun had to last so long. But then again, I was dealing with Isa that had some burst, and then... Oh, he's actually going for Trinity. So he has the majority of the kills. Jax does. If you guys take a moment to read some of the text, you can see my guys are kind of going insane at one another, but
Just another day on the job.
in this case, what you want to do as any player, a jungler, or any position is just totally ignore it. Just pay attention on what you need to do. Because people, they're playing just fine.
Put some spring in your step.
Oh, nice. Hmm. Gotcha, Zoe. Oh, she got out. Okay.
There's plenty of me.
So I'll do my red while they think about what they're gonna do. Yeah, a lot of people can fall into the trap of continuing to press mid. Alright, I'm not gonna press anymore. Ooh, nice. Ah, that's good. I do a little scan. Now the enemy team is doing something that you really want to avoid, like... Hey, Karma, doing work.
How's it going?
If the enemy team kind of like keeps snowballing you in the mid lane or whatever, like just keeps killing you. Approach from a different angle, like have someone flanking position. And just by having someone in the flanking position, not necessarily going to flank, at least creates pressure that that was funny. Come on back, Zoe. Ah, got him. Okay, we're going back. Crazy, crazy game. Alright, we're gonna get this. Man, we are so strong right now. It's ridiculous. We're gonna get an elixir of ire just for the hell of it. We are so strong right now. Oh, don't be over there. Wow, these guys are so goofy.
Everybody's a crack.
Not even gonna bother. Holy, that was like 1,000 damage from Vigar. Oh my goodness. So that's one of the reasons why you don't want to pressure Vigar too early. Like, you don't want to gank Vigar because Vigar needs his farm. And as you can see, Vigar's ability power is going crazy. And he knows what he's doing, for sure.
Let's bounce.
Like, the enemy is, like, in constant panic. Oh, okay. The Vigar just does so much damage. Why am I... So, all of their mistakes is just going to make the game just end so much sooner. So I would imagine that they're going to, that they're just going to give up at this point. Hey, so that really snowballed at the end there. Just because bot lane, they knew what they're doing. The Vigar, like I predicted earlier, really knew what he was doing. He and I were really synergizing because, you know, with me flying out there, he has a better chance of, so yeah, you're getting, yeah. He has got a better chance of getting, like, someone stunned because they were either distracted or I stunned them or something like that. So, that was a case of the enemy team not taking a different, like, path on leaving the base, and they just got walloped. And it looks like Vigar, for the most part, picked up a lot of the kills. Ezreal would have got his mirror mana, so he was doing a lot of damage, although he has a fair amount of deaths. But But yeah, that's so. I guess we can go over what I mean by snowball because it is hard to sort of extrapolate the entire game's contents while you're playing the game. So we'll look over that real quick. Let's see that beautiful highlight. Hey. So I'm gonna take us towards somewhere around mid-game where the enemy makes a lot of bad calls as far as mid goes, and I think it starts with when the Jax dies around right here. So let's see if I can find that. I think it was Urgot who killed Jack. There you go. Let's run 15 minutes. So here's what's going on. They're leaving the area. Oh, Jax is spotted. Jax thinks he's gonna be, oh, okay. Maybe this doesn't end well. I thought it ended well. Okay, maybe, okay. I was reading that wrong. Jax killed Urgot. So let's see here. Jax kills Vigar. Okay, Vigar, wow. That is some ballsy stuff right there. Wow, nice. Let's actually see if anything changes here. I take care of that. Urgot gets away. Okay, so that was a pretty good fight. And actually, if you notice, we're almost 2 to 3k ahead of these guys. Okay, so let's look for that Urgot. Let's see what this is. Does that sound still like... Seems a little louder. Here am I. And I stun these guys up. They flash. And I think Karma is dead. Karma's dead. So these guys are trying so hard to break the mid turret. Now here's when I do something stupid here. From 3 people, I should have known better. I really should. Okay. So they go away. I want to look for that Urgot kills. Where's Urgot? The killing thing. Okay. Well, let's go here. So, okay, I think this is a fairly important battle. Let's check out what's going on. So, she's just kind of messing around over here. Urgot actually teleports back here. But this is actually not a good idea. Because... Okay, then we get somebody. Oh, there we go. There we go. So that definitely... Well, she's pretty good with getting around the map. And then she'll still farm at this point. But unfortunately you can't get out of that. So I think what they're finding out is trying to go mid lane instead of like they still have this side lane to take care of. They took care of this side lane. But keep going mid is really turning out to be very costly for them. And then, let's see, here's a battle. So they go for Karma, but they are horribly, horribly out of position. Oof. They're so out of position. So that's a big deal because that opened up Baron. So simply getting baited by the one player that is not, I wouldn't want to say next to useless, but if there had to be a player that we could do without, it's Karma. So we take Baron off of this, and I think everything. And as far as we're about 7,000 ahead. Pretty substantial stuff. Pretty substantial stuff. And now at this point, like, they should not. Well, this is dangerous to be over here. Oh yeah, this is super dangerous to be over here. Yeah. Karma's up there, and she doesn't even care. Yeah, these guys should try to defend what they can. But instead, they're just milling around with really not anything to do. Like, these guys have the potential of being caught out. And I believe she gets caught out. See, she's just... It's nice that she's doing some damage, but at what cost? So... She's out. She's out for 40 seconds. And with 40 seconds, we can finish the game here. We're just going to knock the base wide open. So, simply, for the most part, them being down here, really, really unfortunately did it for them. Why they were down there, it could have, you know, it could have been like some, you know, they're upset with one another or something like that. And then Vigar is just killing people in the fountain because he's so powerful. And that's that. They can't do anything after that. Exit game. So there you go. They had a chance of winning. They put, in my opinion, they pushed mid too hard. They should have farmed a little, maybe set up a better situation where they could. They needed to get a pick. They needed to get a pick. They needed to isolate the people to get a pick. But one of the problems was when they tried to get a pick, they chased Karma so far down there that it left them vulnerable, and then I just jumped on them, and my guys were just right behind them, and yeah, was it? I think that was the fight that really turned out to be like sort of once those three guys were dead, Baron was up, and it was probably like around 25 minutes, because it didn't take us much longer after we got. Probably took us like 3 minutes after Baron was dead to just charge up the middle. And I think after we had Baron, those guys were sitting in the same area. Like, there's no reason why you guys need to do that. If we're so powerful and we got Baron, you need to... You can try to... you can try to surprise somebody, but if you failed in, trying to get the Karma, that's just going to be very difficult, because once it enters late game, most of our guys are only going to go right to you. And after, you could kill somebody, but then that gives you away your position, and then we're just going to take you out. If it was possible for... See, that's the thing with Jax. He's also the jungler. So, Jax... He was more conscientious about getting kills rather than securing things like Baron. So And that, you know, as Zac, it's easier to do things like that. I can bait Baron. I can jump on people. I can throw people into the Baron pit with us. I can do a whole bunch of things to secure Baron. And Baron's so powerful that you can just charge. You kill one person, you charge all the way to the Nexus, and it's pretty much 27-minute game is a pretty quick game. Not, you know, it's like, you know, the game where they quit is like a 20-minute game. So, although they did play the end poorly there, if you look at the numbers here, I'm like the highest level, 16. So it's like they were under leveled here. And although Jax has a lot of damage with Blood Razor and Trinity Force, he should have been going after turrets, sideline turrets, to get more gold for his team. And the Viger was just destroying people. So, alright guys, it's time to go to bed and wake up tomorrow for work. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of another Zac, and hopefully in the future a Silas jungle where I lose a bunch of times. Alright guys, take it easy. I'm out of here.